It's going to be interesting. It's Look, we are at a time right now in our country where we could really make things better, but we have to realize, again, going back to James Carville. Carville is not wrong, but what I want Carville and others to realize is the fact that they're right is the problem. Wokeness isn't the problem. The fact that they're right is the problem. That's where things last. Um, there's a lot that can go on. There's a lot that we need to think about, and we haven't really talked a lot about 2022 in this particular thing. Again, I don't think we should ignore Carville, but I also think that we need to work hard to change the reality that Carville is talking about. We need to, and as I've said before, and I heard what you said a few minutes ago about how you don't necessarily think wokeness is negative. I don't think it's negative. I think it's maybe a little. I In principle I support it. Right. I don't necessarily agree with all a lot of what they say. I have a lot of problems with it, but I will say at the end of the day, one, we got to make sure that wokeness is not a pejorative, but two, we need to go ahead and acknowledge that Carver was right, and but not let that go ahead and make us back off those issues, but to do a better job of putting this country in a position to deal with those issues. I think that's what how we have to take what he said.
I agree. I also want to I think we're at a point now where we have to almost stop trying to prove that we're woke and start challenging the other side, right? Remember we talked about why can't the Democrats win the rural voter? Why can't the Democrats win the uneducated college or non college white voter, right? Why can't the Democrats win over the farmers and that whole thing, right? Why can't Remember? There's only two groups of people who voted for Trump. That's white women and white men. Those are the only two groups of people, in majority, obviously, who voted for Trump. Why can't we start challenging Republicans to say, why aren't Republicans able to win any single group of people in the past four elections? Why are they unable to win anybody other than white people? What is it about their politics that only attracts white people? What is it about their politics that only attracts right wing extremism? What is it about their politics that has people threatening the vice president's head and the sitting president being in agreement of that? What is it about their politics specifically that attracts that? And we have to stop defending being woke. We have to stop defending being in support of every single person in this country as long as you're doing right, right? And we have to stop defending that. That's not a bad thing. I'm sick of it. I'm proud to stand next to
Right.
anybody who wants to stand next to me. We have to start challenging
Right.
Republicans to say, what is it about your politics specifically that only attracts those kind of people?